Bryan Kohberger's Aunt Tracy says that she believes he'll be found guilty at trial and his family is trying to distance themselves from the horrifying case. Now, this came from the U.S. Sun originally. Ooh, look at those teeth. Why is this so large? Oh, I'm zoomed in. Hang on. Zoom out. Oh. Yikes. Yikes, Ashley. Yikes. Okay, so this...
Yikes.
From what I could tell, I just found this before I came live. There's some drama going on with this reporter here from Katie Forrester and JLR on X. If you guys want to check it out, he's tweeting about it right now. I haven't been able to catch up, but apparently Bryan Kohberger's aunt is saying that this Katie Forrester is harassing her and that she didn't give her permission to make this article. So I don't know. And this Katie Forrester has blocked JLR on X. And there's a bunch of drama going on with it. So I don't know. JLR is talking to Bryan Kohberger's Aunt Tracy. Apparently he's going to be having an interview live. He's going to have her on his channel very soon. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. But in the meantime, this is the actual U.S. Sun article. Bryan Kohberger's heartbroken aunt, which he hasn't seen in a long time, believes he will be found guilty of murdering 4 University of Idaho students and may try to take his own life if convicted. The U.S. Sun tracked down Kohberger's relative and spoke to multiple sources in Vegas, where the majority of Michael Kohberger's family resides. So one of his dad's brother's ex-wife, I believe, they're divorced, but she had children with him. They migrated over to California and then Nevada from the East Coast, while Michael and his wife Marianne and 3 children remained in Pennsylvania. Kohberger's Las Vegas relatives described the case as surreal, with many trying to distance themselves from what has become one of the biggest M cases in recent years. Some claimed although the 28-year-old was an odd character and very reclusive growing up, he never showed any signs of violence, and many were left stunned when he was named as a suspect. Look at, I'm not fat, I'm just easy to see. I'm not clumsy, just the floor hates me. The table and chairs are bullies, and the walls get in my way. I must be clumsy, according to my phone.
Are you?
Okay, so what is this all about? Pretrial hearings have been pushed back to October 26th due to an unspecified illness, while Kohberger remains in a maximum security cell. What? Right.
Who's ill?
I don't know. I know that Aunt
Is Bryan ill?
I don't know. Does he have COVID?
Oh, yeah, she was.
Because she had the COVID, remember?
Mm-hmm.
His aunt asked to remain anonymous, which is no longer. She may have. She may have. When I saw it on TV, I was lost for words, speechless, she said. It's heartbreaking. I'm a very caring person. And when I saw the news a little bit today in the living room, I couldn't take it. Hearing about them being knifed, I had goosebumps. I just cried. Can you imagine this being your, distant relative? I'm surprised she's talking. Why do you think she's talking?
I don't know. Why now?
Attention? Is she worried about Bryan?
Well, if she thinks he's going to off himself.
Yeah. Is that why she's speaking out? But, I mean, are people supposed to have pity and not convict him because he might off himself? She said that she may not watch the trial if cameras are allowed. But she has many questions surrounding the case. And she said, I think he'll be found guilty. She just wants the truth. I would like to see him or write him and find out what happened. So she thinks that he's going to tell her. She said her heart goes out.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Right. He's just going to confess to Auntie that he hasn't seen in years. But she said her heart goes out to the victims' families, but said that Kohberger was not well and had battled for years with mental health problems. which is
But didn't
not a
she say
shocker.
earlier that he was okay? He was just a bit of a recluse and a bit quiet, and now she's saying that he had mental problems.
She goes into this though. Um, she says here, to me, he was humble and quiet. I didn't see any violence, but he suffered depressive episodes and was on medication, but she's not sure what he was prescribed. She told him, or wait, she said, if you're not on the medication, you can be triggered. I think he may have snapped. I don't have an answer for why he was depressed. I guarantee he had a wonderful childhood. Michael is a wonderful man. He was a janitor, and his wife is a beautiful woman. She's a teacher, and they worked at the same school. She says, I flew Bryan and his family out here a few times. So that tells me Michael couldn't afford it. Because I'm telling you, like the 2 bankruptcies and all that. So she flew the family out there. Once I told Bryan I would show him all around Vegas. So how long ago was this? But the odd thing was he stayed in the house.
I was going to say,
And then she says she
hadn't
suspected
she
he was
not seen
taking
them for like
drugs at the
10
time.
years?
Well, when did he do drugs? Senior year he started? So like 2018? When did he graduate? When did Bryan Kohberger graduate from Pleasant Valley? Because he was doing drugs then, so it must have been in high school
God,
he
I
saw
can't
her.
remember.
It's really not that long. I mean, I don't see my aunts that much. His aunt said it was no big secret that he was into the drug scene. And she was concerned he was also doing coke, mushrooms, drinking hard liquor, and popping pills to deal with mental health issues. She hoped he had gotten clean, so apparently she never checked on him after that, and believed he had an interest in criminology, as others in the family studied forensics, and some of his uncles have a military
Ooh,
background. Papa Rogers.
forensics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kohberger's parents and 2 sisters, Amanda and Melissa, have shown support and believe he is innocent as they are cooperating with law enforcement, per the Sun. They are said to be struggling financially as his sisters were also reportedly fired from their jobs as therapists. So I think that's it. And we're back in court on the 26th for Kohberger. And they sealed his medical records. Let's talk about that, Potato.
Yeah, they did.
So where do we think these
Why,
are
though?
from?
Is that because of his...
Well, it could be the mental health, or could it be that he cut himself and he went to the doctor? He had a doctor's appointment.
Yes.
Could it be from that doctor's appointment? Did he get stitches? Remember his wrist looked like it was cut in the car? I wonder if that could be it. If it could be from that visit.
Possibly.
Katie K says she's not
I
buying
think
any
it
of
could
it.
be from his...
From what? His mental issues?
From his mental stuff, yeah.